York City with us, Reshat Mahdi. Now tell us exactly who you're fighting, what happens. There's been some changes, hasn't there?
The main thing was just we were supposed to fight Wesley Ferrer. He's another fellow Brooklyn guy that we know pretty well. Um, it was a weird event that he posted on Instagram that he had a concussion, and you know how New York State Commission they don't play around. So um, right away they try to go and try to pull out anybody. So they pulled out Dakota Linger now. So I'm grateful for him taking the fight. It's just the main thing is a different opponent, different style, but to me it won't matter. It's just get the job done and move on.
Yeah, do you know much about his style, or?
He fought a couple guys that were kind of prospects and bigger names. One that just fought Prograis, beat him. So just the main thing for us is just get his weaknesses, get the job done, and then not take any damage.
Is he southpaw orthodox?
Oh, he's orthodox. He's orthodox, but he's a very awkward, weird dude. He just likes to kind of go crazy and fight crazy. So he's kind of a guy that has not really a technical style. He's just a brawler.
So it sort of reminds us a little bit of when you're in the amateurs and they sort of just bring you out a name sort of quickly. Huh?
Yeah, but I get used to it at this point right now because it always happens to me. It's always like they have to go through 2 or 3 guys and they fall through and then they find somebody last minute and then it happened last fight. If it happened the fight before that, I'm like at this point, offer me say yes to 3 guys and then whichever one fight week is still like yeah we'll fight, we'll do it.
An Albanian bear. Tell us about that name. It's been with you.
Oh yeah, originally I had a different name that it was. I started off when I was a baby. I was Baby Punch.
Baby Punch.
Yeah, and then it switched to Mad Dog throughout until I was like about 12, 13 years old, and then people came out and started saying Albanian Bear, and I'm like, I guess I'm the Albanian Bear now. So it's good, and I let that name kind of stuck to me, and I embraced it because of my Albanian background. So. My main thing for me is put on a good show and show the Albanians that that you guys have a winner.
And tell me what you think about your division. You have Teofimo Lopez, and what do you think about him maybe saying about his retirement?
He's a guy that's made money. Definitely has a good accolades, a Hall of Fame accolade for sure. What else does he have to prove? He's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He just it's his choice. He wants to live his life the way he wants to live his life. You can't really go against it. People are gonna go crazy and say, "Why you retiring?" The guy wants to live his life. He's done everything. He sacrificed his whole childhood doing things. You got to respect it. So for him, if he wants to retire, good for him. And happy retirement and enjoy your life. So for him, he's the type of guy that would. You can say, "Listen, I've done what I've needed to be done. It's time for me to leave." And sometimes you know when it's the right time to leave.
And what is your future? What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, we want a nice world title around my waist, so that's the main thing right now, and then get paid a good amount of money. So those are the 2 main things. So get that done. First we got to get rid of Dakota Linger, and then we move on from there. Then we start calling out some big names.
Okay. Well, from Staten Island, correct? Am I
Right.
correct? Say a shout out. You'll probably have a lot of people in the crowd here.
Yeah, shout out to all the Albanians. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brother-in-law Timmy. I love you guys. My fiance. I just got engaged, so that works out too.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All the kisses, right?
She's going to be there. Can she watch you
yeah.
fight?
Well, this is gonna be like the first fight that she's actually gonna be there and watching. But she gets very, very nervous, like my mom. So it's like having my mom on the thing. So it'll be good.
I would think because you never want to see somebody you love getting punched
course,
or hit. That's always hard.
Of course, it's tough for them, but it just doesn't feel good getting hit either. So it kind of balances out.
And wait, just before we end, how's the weight? How's your weight?
It's very good actually. I'm 2 pounds over. With 2 days left, it's nice and easy. So I feel I don't look too crazy, but I'm doing good.
I remember those days when I could lose. I can't lose anything now for some reason.
Yeah, this is my second fight actually at 140. So it's it's not fun losing more weight, but we have Eddie that goes and says let's go down to 140. I hit 140. He's like yeah maybe 135, and I'm like I don't know about that one.
Yeah, exactly.
35 is a little bit more, but we'll see what happens when the future comes.
And everybody always asks it, but where did you train here or?
Yeah, I trained in Brooklyn
Brooklyn?
throughout my life. Yeah, so I live in Staten Island, so just right off of Verrazano, and then we go over there to East 34th Street with New York City Cops and Kids. Shout out to Pat Russo.
Oh yes.
And he does a lot for the
He does
community.
a lot for the
Yeah,
community.
so he's always a guy that does a lot and doesn't like to be recognized. But he's a guy that should be recognized, and very grateful to have him in my life, and very happy that you know I get to be a person that kind of represents the team that he's built for us.
Well, good luck there.
So much.
It's Saturday here at the Garden, and
That's it.
it's gonna be a great fight. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.